I'm Mike, N2MAK, and I'm at Lock 32 in Western New York for a POTA 3fer. Let's get this park activated. We are running a 29-foot random wire, which is going up the MFJ 33-foot mast all the way up, and it's just a few feet off the ground. It's connected to the LDG 9-to-1. I'm using it's like a 6.5 foot counterpoise, and then got a short 3-foot jumper that's going to the LDG 1-to-1 choke, and then a 10-foot run of RG8X is going in to the car that's connected to the MAT 705 tuner, which is connected to the ICOM 705, and I got a bioenno battery, so we'll be running the full 10 watts. All right, if you're wondering why I went with the shorter 6.5 foot counterpoise instead of something longer like 17 feet, which I've used with my 35.5 foot random wire, well, I tested it out. I had better SWR, which made some bands more tunable when I use the shorter counterpoise. So I'm using the shorter one with the shorter random wire and the longer one with the longer random wires. All right, so what makes this a POTA 3fer is we are in the Lock 32 Canal State Park, but right over there, that trail, that path, is the Empire State Trail, Kilo 8098. And then we are also in the Erie Canalway National Heritage Corridor, Kilo 6532. So we're all three parks as long as we're within 100 feet of the trail there. So we are still 100 feet away from the Empire Trail, so you could actually technically activate from up here. That might be fun to try sometime. What do you think? I'm on top of the canal. Okay, we are on 30 meter FT8. I got it tuned up. You can see it's below 1.5, probably 1.3 SWR or so. We're clearly hearing signals. Let's try to spot ourselves and get a couple contacts on 30 meter FT8. All right, we are calling CQ POTA. No ALC. SWR is pretty low. Again, 1.3. Getting the full 10 watts out. Always remember to sync your clock. I was trying that first contact for a bit, and it just wasn't working out, and I realized that I was off by at least half a second or so. Got it done though, got the first contact on 30 meter FT8. One of the reasons I like to do this to test out random wires too is in my experience, and I've heard it from others too, the 705 can be kind of susceptible to RFI. You'll see the chunky boy choke I got going on there. That's made a huge difference, but random wires definitely, you can get a lot of common mode current and RFI, and sometimes that's certainly mucked up things for me with digital modes, but seems to be working well so far. All right, I am actually hearing a station, or I heard one on 6 meters. It looks like they might be gone now. I figured I'd give it a shot. The SWR is not great. The tuner got it down to around a 2-to-1. So not ideal. It's not getting all the power out, but you don't know unless you try. I figured I'd give it a shot and see how it goes. No luck on 6 meter FT8, but we gave it a shot. Got it tuned up on 10 meters, see some activity on the band. So let's call CQ on 10 meter SSB and see what we can do.
DX station, Foxtrot 4, India Lima Hotel. QSL 3 Park, hello my friend Mike, thank you, good afternoon, I copy you 5x3 in the France, thank you for 3 Park today, 73.
Golf Italy 0, Bravo Foxtrot Delta. QSL, you are 5 and 5 with me, 5, QSL.
Roger, this is Delta Lima 3, Lima Juliet. QSL, many thanks. You are 4x4 in the north part of Germany. Many thanks for activation. 73.
Roger. Italia Kilo 4, India Delta Florida, 5728. QSL, thanks so much for another one, and good weekend. Ciao.
All right, 10 meters was on fire. Maybe we can make some contacts on 12. Got it tuned up. The SWR is below 2, probably around anywhere from 1.8, 1.7. Let's see what we can do.
Juliet Hotel Whiskey, OE4, JHW, 3x1 in the clear. Alpha Charlie 5 Oscar. Yeah, Mike, 55 here on 12 meters. Thanks for another band, over.
All right, we'll give 15 meters a shot. Got it down to anywhere from 1.7, 1.6 for the SWR. Let's see how we can do.
November 5, Kilo Golf Yankee. QSL, you're 4444, Mississippi.
QSL, Italy Kilo 1, Golf Papa Golf. Good afternoon from Italy, you're 5 and 7.
We got good SWR on 17 meters below 1.5 for the whole band. Let's see what we can do on 17.
Whiskey 4, Poppy 9 Delta. Roger, Jeff. Tennessee, got you 5'8". 5'8" in northern Tennessee, over.
Bravo, United Lima. Alpha 1, Bravo, United Lima. Thank you for 5 by 5, 5 by 9, 59. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, got it tuned up on 20 meters. Great match, below 1.5 across the band. Let's start calling CQ if we can find a frequency.
Roger, Kilo Bravo 4, Lima, Oscar, Alpha, Park to Park. Roger, QSL 5959 out of Kilo 3848, Roger.
Florida 5, Papa Yankee India, Foxtrot 5, Florida 5, Papa Yankee India, you're 5-5 in France.
All right, we are tuned up on 40 meters, got real low SWR 1.3. That doesn't mean the antenna is going to be any good, though. Let's give it a shot.
Whiskey Victor 8 Tango. QSL got you a 55 here in West Virginia. 73 up on.
November 3, Sierra Mike. QSL says, thank you much, and you're 5-5 in the PA today, man. Have fun.
I figured we'd give 6 meter SSB a shot and see if we can make a contact.
CQ POTA, this is November 2, Mike Alpha Kilo, calling CQ for Parks on the Air, standing by for any stations anywhere.
Got the SWR down to about 1.7.
Oh, this is Kilo Bravo 2, India Alpha Uniform, KB2 IAU, and Fox November 13, over. QSL, well, my name is Chris, like Charlie Hotel, Romeo India Sierra. I'm in the town of Parrington. You got a great signal here. You're 5 and 9 plus, over.
Holy crap, that's awesome. Not only did I make contact on 6 meters, yes, it was a local SSB contact, but hey, I made a contact on 6 meters nonetheless. I got contacts on 8 bands with this antenna. I got DX all over. I got France, Austria, Germany, Spain, UK. Yes, I'm sure that you know that has something to do more so with band conditions when you're talking about contacts on 10, 12, and 15 meters. But hey, that's awesome. I'll take it running just 10 watts QRP SSB primarily. Aside from the FT8 on 30 meters, it's awesome to have a multi-banded antenna, especially one that has a low footprint like this. This 3fer is only possible if you're close enough to the trail within 100 feet, and there's only a couple parking spots that fit the bill. So unless I go set up on one of the picnic tables, which I'm not going to do when it's 20 or 30 degrees out, the car is the only option. And it's really easy to make adjustments to some antennas like the Wolf River Coils 213-inch whip. I pretty much got it memorized how much I got to raise it or drop it down to jump between bands, but you're still getting in and out of the car. It's a lot easier to just spin the dial and push a button sometimes, especially if it's windy or rainy or snowy, and you just don't want to be getting in and out. So that's why I put together this antenna. I've used a random wire with a 9-to-1 that was 35.5 feet long, and I've had great success with that. The challenge is I gotta run it as a sloper, and if you don't have enough space to set up, or you don't want to take up a lot of space, because as you can maybe see in some of the footage, this is a busy park because of the trail. There's a lot of people walking, riding bikes, out with pets, And if I'm running a vertical straight up with just a 6.5 foot counterpoise, that takes up hardly any space. I'm really just confined to my parking space. I don't want to bother anybody. And it's getting out there and getting the job done. I am blown away at how successful this was. I wasn't expecting much out of this, especially with 10 watts, but you don't know unless you try, you know, whether it's calling on 6 meters or putting a random wire in the air, whatever. Just give it a shot. I love this hobby. It's so much fun experimenting and trying different things. And if you haven't yet, click like, subscribe to my channel if you like this kind of stuff. If you got a question or a comment, leave it down below. I'm Mike, N2MAK 73. Maybe next time I'll try to tune this up. What do you think?